Okay, full disclosure here. I'm a little worried about this review I'm about to do. This is a bottle of blueberry lager that I just picked up out of nowhere. Thought, hey, it's craft beer. You know, it's a fruit beer. I haven't done a fruit beer review yet. Lots of fruit vegetable beers around. I'm not a fruit fan at all in its non-alcoholic form, let alone its alcoholic form. So I figured, if I don't really enjoy blueberries as they are, why not try them in beer form? Maybe that'll change my opinion. Doing a little research on this one. This is Wild Blue Premium Blueberry Lager. I looked at the art, and I said, oh, it's a craft beer. It says it's out of Blue Dog Brewing Company, out of Baldwinsville, New York. But after doing a little more research on it, it's an Anheuser-Busch product. So Anheuser-Busch, of course, making, Budweiser and all that stuff that, the macro brews. Just beers that you buy by the bulk for football games, I guess, and stuff like that. Not the best beer in the world, and this is an 8% alcohol by volume blueberry lager made by Anheuser-Busch. So basically, right in the beginning, to me, it has everything going against it. Not a big fan of Anheuser-Busch, and definitely not a big fan of fruit beers in general. Blueberries, I don't like, I just don't like blueberries. So we'll see how this goes. Doing some research, American and German hops, 2-row and 6-row barley malts as well. So let's open up Blue Dog Brewing Company, an Anheuser-Busch product, and I barely even had to do anything there. I could have probably twisted this right off. I tell you what, as soon as I open that up, it smells like. I can smell this from the bottle right now. I'm not even like going anywhere near the bottle. It smells like one of those fruity drinks you would be served on a college campus when you just turned 21. It's about 12:30, and everyone is really, 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 really drunk at the bar. And it brings back some sickening memories, quite frankly. So let's pour this into a pint glass. Yes, you can drink a blueberry lager in a pint glass, and yes, we are getting a blueberry blueberry red, almost grenadine colored pour here. Very fluffy pink head. And I can smell this beer a mile away. I just don't know how this is going to turn out. 8% alcohol by volume. It's a beer that'll get the job done, but man. All right, let's grab a whiff. I don't even need to bring this near my nose, but I'm afraid that it's going to knock me out if I do. Oh, man, yes, sickeningly fruity. Oh man, this is so unbelievably pungent. It's really the most pungent beer I've ever smelled. I don't even know if I would call this a beer rather than it just smells like an alcoholic beverage. Not a beer alcoholic beverage. I'm talking about like one of those fruity mixed drinks that I'm talking about. So that is basically what I'd have to say aroma-wise. It's pretty awful in my opinion. And I'm really afraid to taste this beer. I am very afraid to taste this beer. Do you want to taste it? I guess you can. So I'll give this one a whirl. Oh. I'll tell you what. Aftertaste, not that bad. The first taste is god awful. It just tastes like the cheapest alcoholic product you could ever even come close to getting. It's that bad. It's just aftertaste kind of is a little better. That awfulness that kind of dissipates on your tongue kind of goes. I mean, it's just so pungent and it's so vapory. The carbonation just does not mix well with anything. Let me grab another taste here. It's almost like a really cheap, awful brandy intermixed with seltzer water. Um, really, no care whatsoever put into this recipe. It's just like they said, "Hey, we're gonna make a blueberry lager." Credit to them, they made it at 8% alcohol volume. I've never seen this sold in a case, however, so I don't know how much this would go for in a case, but I would definitely not go anywhere near spending money on this case. This is obviously going to get the lowest review that I've ever given for a beer. I'm going to give Wild Blue, the antithesis of St. Bernardus ABT 12. I'm going to give Wild Blue a 1 out of 10.